The referendum on whether or not to allow a new coal mine at Grassy Mountain is taking place today. Residents of the Crowsnest Pass, home to around 6,000 people, are voting yay or nay to the question of seeing the development of the coal mine in the region. Australia-based mining company Northback says it wants to develop the project at a site that was mined more than 60 years ago but was never properly restored. Crowsnest Pass Mayor Blair Painter supports the plan, saying it'll bring industry and jobs back to his region. Now, former Lethbridge Mayor Chris Spearman, who lives in the Beaver Mines area of the Crowsnest Pass, is dead set against it. He says it would hurt so many businesses in Lethbridge which rely on clean water. There are concerns that selenium from the coal mining will make its way into the Oldman River.
You see Richardson Oilseeds, you see Hostess Frito-Lay, you see the Black Velvet Distilling Company, Sunrise Poultry. There's over 20 food production processing plants in the city of Lethbridge alone. And then, they're all reliant on clean water from, which is processed by the city of Lethbridge in order to produce food. So they do treat water themselves. But my concern was that when the city of Lethbridge hosted a coal company, an Australian coal company, in June of 2021, they could not answer our questions. And the questions we were asking were, if there are excessive levels of selenium in the Oldman River resulting from the coal exploration and coal production, how do you remove excess selenium from the water? And they didn't have an answer.
Meanwhile, Carmen and Troy Linderman of the Citizen Supportive of Crowsnest Coal are pretty confident that Northback and the province are able to tackle any environmental issues associated with the project. They say that there is no way that project organizers will allow selenium to seep into the Oldman River. They believe Northback has a plan to bring reclamation to the region where the site has been left abandoned for decades.
With the rules and regulations that are put in place by the Alberta Energy Regulator, they simply are not allowed to get the selenium into the water. So, and because Northback and Grassy Mountain is a abandoned coal site, they're not continuing operation from like the 60s. So they get to build it basically from the mine up with world-class technologies. And there is lots of ways that you can remove selenium. And the great thing about this is they can pick from all of them, use all of them, use what works and make sure that our environment is protected. Plus they do reclamation as they go. So it's not like they dig a big hole, take all the coal out, and then they're left with this big pit that they have to deal with. So we'll see the reclamation happening.
The Municipality of Crowsnest Pass says that over 1,000 residents have cast ballots in advance voting last week.